Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist news in focus.
Welcome to the program. I'm James Venegas. Representatives of the Seventh-day Adventist Church from around the world have affirmed the denomination's traditional view on several issues. Meeting at the 5-yearly General Conference session in Atlanta, Georgia, delegates voted yes to a statement upholding the biblical view of creation. Other statements voted through included affirmations of the denomination's traditional view of Scripture, the prophetic ministry of Ellen G. White, and religious liberty. And delegates also voted to take more action in the areas of child protection, stopping violence against women, and reducing global poverty. And in other General Conference session news, the producers of Australia's favourite breakfast cereal have been serving up good health in Atlanta. David Gibbons reports.
Church-owned Sanitarium has given away 63,000 breakfasts and other treats to visitors attending the huge Expo. The Christian Resources Show is located almost a kilometre from the business session in the 60,000-seat dome next door. And visitors from 206 countries have tramped around the 400 displays of resources, ministry ideas and products over 10 days. Australia and New Zealand Sanitarium now produces products in Canada, and it gave thousands of visitors a taste of their brand of healthy food products. Sanitarium supplies the #1 and 2 breakfast products in Australia and New Zealand and hands back its profits to the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Over the next 30 days in the West African country of Niger, 1 in 8 children under the age of 5 is expected to die of starvation. The government has declared a state of emergency as food supplies disappear. After 3 years of drought and failed crops, more than 7 million Nigerians are on the edge of survival. The Adventist Development and Relief Agency, or ADRA, is one of the agencies on the ground. The aid agency is providing food and assisting farmers to prepare for a better harvest. But ADRA is asking for help from the international community, saying that relief supplies are running low. Late last year, education authorities in South Australia passed a new policy banning creation and intelligent design from science classrooms in non-governmental schools. The policy came as a shock for several Christian schools which had not been consulted. But after school representatives raised concerns about the new policy with the Education Minister and the Non-Government Schools Registration Board, the requirement has been withdrawn.
At the beginning of the year, we became aware of a new policy that stated that we were not allowed to teach creation science or intelligent design in our science classrooms. The Non-Government Schools Registration Board has abolished this policy, and we can continue to integrate our faith into our classrooms as much as we'd like to.
And in Adventist World this week, a giant Bible concludes its global tour at the GC session. Adventists across South America remind their neighbours Sabbath is a day of hope, and evangelism in the shadow of the Vatican. That's the news this week. Remember, you can watch the full half-hour program on Hope Channel, the Australian Christian Channel, or Shine TV in New Zealand. And you can also watch online at infocus.org.au. Thanks for joining me. I'm James Venegas.